Okay, we're going to pick up where we left off here, and I'm going to rewind here. Now, I don't think this guy deserves a congratulatory pat for anything. He gets run from behind there. Bam, he gets pushed down. Referee's got the call. So we're dealing with separating players in the corner here. Alright, now we skate up. Look at that little pat. Hey, good job, buddy. In fact, I like your job so well, I'm going to give you a pat on the back. Now, if an opposing team personnel sees that, they're going to be like, what the heck, this referee's got a love fest going on with the other team. Okay? Pats are okay if a guy just got done with a fight. That's fine. I'm not patting a guy for nothing else. And you shouldn't either. Okay? You just don't want to show any hint. I know you got no hint of looking out for white more than you would for blue. But don't give them any hint of, showing a favorite that could be perceived. Perception is always reality. So it could be perceived by the other as, preferential treatment. Be aware. Alright, bam, penalty right there. Good God Almighty. This is why you gotta be you've gotta be sharp on face-offs. I mean, we're gonna show a blow up of the season right here. Ask me if this is, and it's not interference. It's a rough cross check. Had no intention to do nothing but smoking a guy. That's why being sharp on face-offs and watching different color confrontations, white versus blue, is so key. That guy should have been nailed because he's not out there playing hockey. Now, those of you who are actually watching one or the other here, I've got Cameron Voss. I actually started taping him the second half of this game. First half we had Kevin. I started with the second half because I think the fights were on Cameron's half of the tape, but now I'm starting to think I got it wrong. So, anything prior to what's happened, there's another takedown. Okay, tell me if he's got a good angle or not. Work for those 10 feet, boys. Work for those 10 feet. You work so hard for the other 190, work a little bit harder for the rest. That's 21. No, I was wondering if that was the same guy. Yeah, I don't know. But did he have a good look at it? Did he have, whether that's a penalty or not, that's not the issue. The issue is, did you get a good look? Okay, there's so much going on all the time, and you got to be aware of everything at all times. Are you getting the best looks? That's what you need to understand. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say, God dang it, that's a penalty, you missed it. I won't say that about the face-off one. Did miss that, absolutely. But I've had supervisors who come in and say, you missed this, you missed that. Well, okay, great. So I effed up. Now what? Okay, how can you be better? How could you get in a better position to look at that? And positioning yourself and letting obstacles in your view, obstacles in your sight line be in between you and the play is what's going to alleviate. Okay, so if the coach said, hey, you got to watch interference on the far side, I can speak exactly what happened and why I'm not calling it, as opposed to, I didn't see it, I'll look for it. Well, that works only so often. Oh, you know what you should maybe notice so far is most of my comments in general have been about the game and penalty selections. Okay, and it hasn't been too much about linesmen. It hasn't been about what Cam's doing, what the other linesmen's doing. And that's because they did a very good job in this game. But Any game can have teachable moments, and we're having them here. Alright, that's good awareness there. Blue had one too many. Good job. As a linesman, always count. Being part of your face-off routine is counting numbers. Referees, you should be double-checking number of guys on the ice. Anybody. Have the mindset you're in charge of everything at all times, and you're in charge of seeing everything at all times. Alright, end of two. End of two. Good job separating. Good job being at the hot spots. Good job being aware. Good job staying in between the two different colors. Okay, and good job working in a hotly contested period. Alright, here we are in period number 3. 5-1, yep. 5-1 for the home team. Always, not always. Happens that way a lot. You wave an ice one way, and it may be, I didn't even see what on the tape, but let me explain the scenario this way. You wave an ice that could be viewed as quote unquote confrontational or questionable, not questionable ice. You wave it one way. Murphy's Law is always that they'll pick it up and whiz it down the other way, and they'll get ice on that team. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but sure enough, an ice got waved going the other way. They'll pick it up and whiz it down the other way, and now they are being hit with icing. You ever notice that? Alright, good close up here to check to see how the ready position is, see what appearance and presence are. Looking sharp. Remember, it says be in the habit, whether it's a Sunday afternoon game, whether it's Friday night in Montreal, you're sharp, you're ready to pounce. You want to be ready to knock Adrian Peterson off his cleats. Hey, careful standing on the line, just because I can always hear a blue line scream whenever you stand on top of it. Work the line, one side or the other, work the line. So, alright, we're signing off.